Okay, so this mud here has dried out here, and now it's time to do the final sand. So again, I have my 4-inch blade just to lightly shave down any possible high spots. Like there's an edge right here, so I'll do that one hard. There's an edge here, and in the middle. So I'm going to put this down. Now I'm going to grab my sanding pad, and this is made by 3M, and it's fine. So this is perfect for a job like this. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to focus on sanding around the perimeter here, because there is that slight edge there. And you definitely want to sand this down so that there's an easy transition from going from the mud into the texture of the old wall paint here. So I'm just going to go like this and do it fast. Bottom, come up. I'm going to work on this edge here now. This edge up here. And now I'm just going to go lightly in the middle here. Okay, so this is all sanded off now. Now there's a lot of dust here, so you want to just use a dust brush like I have here, and just get rid of the dust here. And it's on the top of the baseboard there. Okay, so now this is all set to be primed here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to this one here. And again, this is all smooth here, and it's kind of rough up here along the top and the sides. So I'm just going to carve this away here. Come over here to the bottom, to the right-hand side, and then up the middle here. So I'm going to put this down, and then again with my sanding block here, just going to take away that slight edge. And then in the middle here. So I'm going to put that down, and then I'm going to use my dust brush here to dust off the dust here. Okay, so we've gotten it down to the point now where where it's a smooth transition into the old paint here, or to the painted wall here. So I'm going to put this down. Now this surface is extremely porous here, so you definitely want to use a primer, and what the primer is going to do is it's going to seal the wall. So I have my tinted primer here, and I have a 1/2-inch nap here, and you definitely want to prime with a 1/2-inch nap, because again the surface is extremely porous, and you really want to leave a lot of primer there. So you just want to go slow and kind of just like work the primer into the mud. So now I'm going to load back up here. Give it a little shake, 1, 2, and then transfer it to the wall. And when you're priming it, don't push in on the roller. You just want to apply a little bit of pressure and let the pressure just from the frame itself. Work the paint into the surface here, so I'm going to turn the roller so it's perpendicular here and come as close as I can to the baseboard here. Okay, so I'm going to put this down here. Okay, so now this is primed once. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this dry and I'm going to prime it again. And you may ask why I'm going to prime it again. Because once this dries here, this surface will be smooth, and this surface outside of the patched area, this has a texture on it from the previous coats of the paint job. So we want this to match this. And if you just prime it once, this will be, since this is so porous, it's going to suck in the paint and it's not going to leave a texture. But once this dries and you reprime it, the texture will remain on top of the surface, on top of the sealed surface. So what we're doing is we're building up the texture all of the surface, and this wall does get a lot of light too. So you would, if you just primed it once, you would definitely be able to see, if you look down the wall, there's a smooth spot in the wall here. So you definitely want to prime it twice in then top coat, just to make the wall look a lot better. So we're just going to let this dry out, and we'll be back to see how this looks.